So I read this tweet. 20 minutes into Disney Plus and chill, and I already got a friend in me.
You probably saw that on my Instagram.
Probably. But you know what I have to say about that? That is the way.
I wonder if the friend is Woody.
Or the Buzz.
It's probably a Woody.
Or the Buzz.
What a way to start.
We have to send a tweet to the tweet to ask if it was Buzz or Woody. Or it was Maribel. What's the name of the girl?
No clue.
Like, I saw the movie 3 weeks ago and I can't remember the name of the girl.
Me neither. Okay.
But I'm not talking about the girl cowboy. I'm talking the
I know.
girl with the sheeps.
I know.
Yeah.
Like-
What was the name of the girl? Jessie.
Jesse.
So, welcome to another episode of Coffee on the Dark Side.
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later. Sorry for the first weekend was his fault for tripping and all that. The second weekend it was my fault to tripping into disease.
Tripping into disease.
It's
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, it's nice.
There was a germ on the floor and a trip on it.
Now that's something.
Yeah.
That is something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. I'm very sorry for these 2 weeks.
But
I saw some butts. I did. Sorry,
Congrats.
this isn't
Congrats.
supposed to
That
say.
was the resume of your vacation.
Yeah.
You saw some butts.
Well, it was the highlight of my trip to Sweden. Definitely.
Yes.
Also, I'm kind of sick, so
Yes.
apologies for my voice.
Yes. I'm still sick, so
You're always sick
I know.
because you're a sick fuck.
Touché,
Man.
touché, mon ami, touché.
But these 2 weeks resulted in what? 3 episodes of The Mandalorian, which is good.
Jedi Fallen Order,
Jedi Fallen Order.
more TV spots.
Jesus.
Well, actually, it's not
did you
TV
hear
spot.
what I said? I said Jedi Fallen.
Hello. It was like me when I wanted to arrive. I went today to see Frozen 2, and I wanted to arrive as soon as possible to the theater. So I passed the
Where did you go?
Blora.
Ah, okay.
But I went through a 16
Mm-hmm.
and all the way. You know, so I paid.
Yeah, you paid the toll.
The toll, thank you.
The toll.
Yeah, thank you.
Which is almost a smart way to do it.
Yeah. But when we arrived, we were like buying the tickets, and the lady says, "It's the Portuguese version."
No.
You say, "Wait, what?" There's a Portuguese version, and I remember, oh shit, it's a Disney movie.
There's always a Portuguese version.
That's why there was a session at 11:10 and 11:13.
I have something to show you.
You motherfucker.
Huh, it's a gift.
Oh, I started read those. I only finished the 2 first parts.
The Damned.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a birthday gift.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah. Again, happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
You said that on the day, but okay.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
I'm being canon with our episodes.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you.
Should we move along?
Happy birthday, my dear friend. Happy birthday to you.
You should go on Idols. The Idols
Thank
TV
you.
show.
The Voice.
Whatever. Whichever.
One of them.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Another trip around the sun.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Speechless. I'm speechless. What? Okay. I'm speechless. Turning 27.
Yay.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Should we move along or
What?
should we move along?
Yeah.
Have you started to watch The Mandalorian?
Of course.
Good.
That's why I said that joke in the beginning.
Good.
This is the way.
This is the way. I have spoken.
This is not a toy.
This is not a toy.
What was the name of the other thing? The egg.
Oh, the
Yeah. What? Well,
the animal.
No. How did they say it? The egg. Suka.
Suka.
Suka. Suka.
Suka. So,
So for those who are listening and still
it
haven't
looks
watched
like they
anything,
were saying sugar, which is like, yeah.
Suka. No, what sounded to me is they wanted to suka something. I want to suka this shit.
Suka on this, bitch.
Suka on this.
Suka on this.
Suka.
Yeah, this is the way.
Yeah, this is the way.
Or better yet, this is not the way to conduct a podcast.
Yes, it is. This is
Okay.
the way.
Yeah, please continue.
Sorry for those listeners that still haven't watched anything.
We're not spoiling anything.
Yeah.
We're not spoiling.
Yeah. We're definitely not spoiling all the things that you already been spoiled by the internet.
Which is Yoda baby.
Yeah. Baby Yoda.
Yoda baby.
Baby Yoda.
It's not baby Yoda,
People call it Baby Yoda.
but it's Yoda baby.
Yoda, baby.
Because if you say that's baby Yoda, you're saying that's Yoda when he was a baby.
But you said Yoda baby.
Yeah, because Yoda, you can kind of call Yoda the species and say it's a baby from Yoda's species. Yoda's species.
Yoda.
I guess. This is how I see it. I still say baby Yoda, but yeah.
Last week, if we did our episode and we're talking about the Yoda baby, I would have said that thank God there will be no toys
There will.
this
There will be.
Christmas. But then they spoiled the information that there will be toys this Christmas.
They just didn't say anything because they wanted to keep the character as a secret.
A super secret.
Which is good idea. It's a good idea.
Until the episode appeared. Yeah.
It was actually a good idea, I think.
Yeah, because there are no such image on the trailers
No.
about Yoda baby.
You can see the cradle, but not the baby.
I don't even remember seeing the cradle.
I remember. I think there was like one or two images where the cradle was there. But
no baby.
No baby. No
Just
baby.
a cradle. That could be just a special transmitter or bomber or something.
I never thought for a second that would be a cradle, just by the trailers.
Yeah.
Then when I started to see the show, I was like, oh.
I just have to say one thing about Mandalorian's costume. It remembers me Bionicle.
How come?
All that silver now, and the plates where they're placed, and the generic shape of the shoulder plates and the helmet, it reminds me Bionicle.
Huh.
A mixture of the fire Toa with the light Toa, but in silver.
I'm trying to picture it because I have that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with
Yeah. But then again, due to the chronological time when things appeared, Bionicle are inspired by the Mandalorian. Mandalorians.
Yeah, I also kind of agree.
Yeah. Shit.
It's possible. Yes,
Yeah.
it's very possible.
We have to sue Lego. Lego Bionicle.
Still, um,
This
my
is the way.
thoughts. My thoughts on the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I think it's the best Star Wars content
So far.
since
I meant so far in the new wave.
I first when I saw the first episode, I was like, "This is the best content." Apart from Rogue One,
Yeah.
this is the best content since Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
But now I think this. I actually think that I'm going to enjoy more this show than I did Rogue One.
Yeah.
And Rogue One is almost at the top of my list.
I just have one small problem with this show.
Which is?
The Force. You know me, I was really into the idea of Star Wars show with no fucking Force.
Hmm.
And then baby, Yoda baby.
To be fair, and this
It's
is
not too much Force,
and
but
this
they're
is-
going to call about the blood of the Force and all that.
I mean, I kind of agree. I also wanted to see like a show without the Force. I mean, it's just a baby, and we've only seen the Force displayed on like a couple of scenes. I wouldn't say that the Force is present. You can see it there, but
Yeah.
I'm willing to look away from that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that it's going to be what's going to drive the story on this first season, at least from 2 days ago's episode.
And the thing is, this can't be like a show that in the second season the kid will be all grown up or a
No.
bit more grown up, because that
No.
species ages slow as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, Yoda was 900, so we can see like how
The
slow,
slow-
they age. Yeah.
Very, very slow.
Bless you.
Thank you. But if you compare the lifespan of different creatures along the universe, we already had some sense of that in Star Trek, because humans and Vulcans, or in fantasy with humans and elves.
Hmm?
This point is just ridiculous in Star Wars to also have humans and then gremlins.
Gremlins.
I don't know the name of the
I kind of-
species.
I mean,
The thing is that no, I'm just wondering and thinking, because we knew that there was Yoda who trained Count Dooku, and Count Dooku trained Qui-Gon Jinn, and then Qui-Gon Jinn trained Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then Qui-Gon died, and then Count Dooku crossed to the other side, persuaded by Sidious. And this was all events in close years. But now, if you think about it, how many lifespans and how many Jedis did really Yoda trained?
Yoda probably remembers the remnants of the Old Republic.
Yeah, maybe.
He was probably born shortly after.
There's I think, I don't know if it's canon or expanded universe, but there's a comic about how Yoda was before he found the ways of the Force and the Jedi. He was like kind of restless, like a punk ass. And then a Jedi crashed into the planet, and then he discovered Yoda, who had also powers, and started training him, and Yoda became wiser and wiser and wiser. But you really have to think. And I know they say in they say like in the originals how old he was, but to really think how that really is for the universe of Star Wars, what he has seen, what he experienced, what every fucking kid that's going to be a Jedi passed through Yoda in the generic training.
Yeah. I cannot, because this is something that they tell us in, like you said, in the originals, that when 900 you reach good is something like this. I
Yeah.
don't remember right now. And now on the Mandalorian they say it's a 50-year-old person, and species age differently.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something they tell us.
Yeah.
But on, if you really think about it, how many people did Yoda actually train and meet in the Jedi Order? They put out like Count Dooku as his most
Trusted
renowned student,
Yeah.
but come on, Jesus, it's a. There's probably a lot of them that were as good as
Probably.
Dooku.
What and
Or there would be a lot of them as
if
good
he
as
wasn't
Dooku.
dead?
Huh?
If he wasn't dead,
Who?
Yoda.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yoda died, so he can't train anymore.
No, I'm saying before.
Yeah.
I'm saying
But
before.
It's funny how
Oh, and don't forget, there's Yoda and there was Yaddle. Don't forget.
yeah.
So
Yaddle. What happened to Yaddle?
yeah, it just vanished after the episode
It's
1.
Yaddle with also an Ipson.
Yes.
So every name starts in that species starts with an Ipson.
Maybe.
We only have 2 cases, so we have to generate about those 2 cases.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's like in every a Wookiee name is like on it.
To be fair, you've only just heard about 2 on canon. I think there are
The
only
species.
2.
Yeah.
Only 2 names:
3.
Chewbacca and Tarful.
No. We also have the black something on canon.
I remember there's one in the Clone Wars, which is like studying to be a Jedi.
You have the 2 names that are spoken on the 3rd movie. One of them is Chewbacca
And Tarful.
and Tarful. If the game now is canon, and we're not spoiling anything, there would be more Kashyyykian names.
What game?
The Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, it's canon.
Yeah,
But I haven't reached Kashyyyk.
No, me neither. But I'm already I'm ready thinking that it's gonna be canon.
But now that you
Plus-
mentioned, yeah, I'm going to let you finish.
Yeah. Plus, Han Solo is canon, and the script of Han Solo is canon. So the Chewbacca's father's name is canon. It is spoken on in the movie, but
Yeah.
But if you read the script, you have also have the name. You have on the comics of Dr. Aphra, bounty hunter, which is a Wookiee with black fur and scar on one eye. It's the black something, Arctung or something,
Yeah.
Arctac.
Heart attack.
Yeah, something like that. Black Heart Attack. That's a name of almost a emo band.
Yeah.
Black Heart Attack.
Yeah. Hemo. Yeah. Now that you were mentioning Jedi Fallen Order,
Yeah.
and this is a spoiler because I was spoiled. Because
Yeah.
I went to YouTube just to, on the day that the game came out.
Yeah.
I went to YouTube just to
Check some things.
check some things. Yeah. Like the soundtrack. I always enjoy listening to the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack wasn't really anything spoilery.
Yeah. But the name.
But that video,
Yeah, was spoiler.
oh God, that video with the soundtrack spoiled everything like 5 minutes later. I started to show
but
up like
don't,
videos of gameplay.
yeah, don't spoil me.
Yeah.
But I feel your
All I
pain.
can say is one of my predictions was true.
I don't remember your prediction, so congrats for me.
But this is actually just one of our predictions for the end of the game was true. And don't think about it. Just let it go.
Yeah.
When you finish the game, you'll remember.
Let it go.
When you finish the game, you'll remember.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
You were talking about Yoda.
Yoda, baby Yoda. But it's funny.
Baby Yoda, da, 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 baby. This is my girlfriend's fault.
I hate her so much. Now I have the fucking song in my head. Baby Yoda, do 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 do, baby Yoda, do 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 do, baby Yoda, do do do, baby Yoda.
This is
shit. Shit.
Sorry, I had to share this with someone.
Thank you. Fuck you.
I had to.
But it's funny how many franchises always need a character that has lived as long as fucking time.
Yeah, it's the old question about the wise old man.
Yeah, it's like in Star Trek, you consider the Spock because he appears in so many eras as old in something and something.
In Harry
and
Potter,
something.
it's Dumbledore.
No.
One of them is.
No.
No?
No.
I haven't followed...
Dumbledore ages as normal.
Oh. I haven't followed Harry Potter in a long time.
What takes the longest time is a ghost who is the professor of history.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That only appears on the books and video games.
I actually just almost read the books.
Yeah.
I care little about the movies.
On
Asterix, it's Panoramix.
Yeah. Actually, there's one who is even older than Panoramix.
Of course there is.
But it appears on that first live-action movie, remember? The oldest fucking druid.
But even in the comics, it just shows up in like one or two.
And on Lord of the Rings, not considering the bad guy, is the elves, the special magical elves, or even older than that, it's the mages like Gandalf, because they're created from magic.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's like it's a MacGuffin. It's something that needs to exist to push the story forward.
Yeah, MacGuffin.
It's obvious.
Where does that? From where did that
expression
appear?
I don't know how the expression came about.
Yeah,
but it's something very used in movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the MacGuffin.
We have to search that.
It's like something that exists
just because
the story needs to move forward.
And it's typical to appear.
Very like Star Wars is full of them.
Yeah.
The original one is full of them. But yeah. About Yoda. I get horrorized when I see people saying, "Is this Yoda?" No, bitch, it's not Yoda.
It's like that question at the end of Han Solo. Darth Maul is alive? So is this before or after Darth Vader? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask my best friend to grab me because I would slap people.
Come here, bitch.
Boom, boom. So yeah.
It's a very good show. It's a
I'm liking it very much.
A very solid show.
It touches several points, not just the ways of the Mandalore, as the ways of the past and memories and the ways of the bounty hunters.
I think it's doing a very good job bridging
that era.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
it's being a very good bridge between Return of the Jedi and
And The
the
Force
first
Awakens.
years of the Republic.
Yeah.
I'm not saying The Force Awakens because
Because
this is 5 years
Yeah.
after, and The Force Awakens is 30.
Yeah.
But I would say it's doing a very good job
Yeah.
so far. It's doing a good job bridging that gap that there was just non-existent.
Until Force Awakens.
Yeah, and until Battlefront 2.
And Rilo.
Do you support that?
No.
Oh, okay. Good.
But it's like Bradley or other. Oh, I would. What was the name between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie?
Brangelina.
Brangelina. Thank you. I don't support it. I just support the naming system. It's easier to talk about it when
So
you talk
you
it
enjoy
about
the
that.
name Raylo, but you don't want Raylo.
Yeah. It's clever and it's easier to
Yeah.
use it to talk about what I don't like about it. But every time, if I would say, if every time I would go to a speech and try to say the matching of Kylo Ren and Rey, it's wrong. Did you notice how long did I say it? Instead, I would just say Reylo is wrong.
Raylo bad.
Reylo bad. Reylo bad.
Easy. Easy peasy.
It's the little time that we have in the existence of this magnificent universe.
It's like Scrooge McDuck says. It's like saving saliva. So if you save saliva, you'll drink less water,
yeah.
and you'll buy less water. So you'll save money. See
Scrooge McDuck.
the chain of thought.
I need to grab myself to watch the remaining episodes of DuckTales from the new show. I stopped like in the early episodes of
I haven't watched the
second
new
season.
show yet. Sorry.
Tell me one thing.
Yes.
We are watching Mandalorian through an account of a friend just to watch the Mandalorian.
Yes. Yes,
and we take
are.
turns to watch it.
Of course. Yes.
Would you? But he asked us, "Are you ever going to buy a subscription to Disney Plus?"
Whenever it's available
Yeah,
in Portugal, I would consider.
yeah, because we use
If
VPN stuff.
If they, I actually do.
Yeah,
If they keep the same pricing range,
yes,
like I think it's $7 just for Disney Plus, and I think that's 13 or 14 for a bundle with Hulu and other services.
And
you,
how
like,
many
on
accounts can
Hulu-
you have?
I have no fucking clue.
Like the
Swear to God.
separate
Swear to God, I don't know.
Netflix has 5. So
Depending on your package,
yeah,
I think.
yeah,
It depends. Depending on your package, you can have a couple of different screens at the same time, and I think that you can have a couple of different numbers of accounts.
Yeah.
But no, not accounts.
yeah.
Profiles.
Users.
Profiles or users, but I can't really be sure. I haven't paid.
Are
for
you a
Netflix.
user?
I haven't paid for Netflix in a long time, so
Yeah.
I guess the answer is no.
Yeah.
Especially after they took down the
Star
Clone Wars.
Well, now you have it on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And you have the new live action Lady and the Trump movie.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Which is funny because a lot of the best content of Disney Plus is still not available.
Yay!
A lot of the Marvel movies are not available.
But they have the old Gargoyle show.
Yeah, that nobody watched. I think that the 5 fans that show has are very
And
happy.
the crew at Nerdist.
Yeah, and like the high school movies. Yeah, the high school whatevers.
Yeah.
The high school musicals, sorry.
Yeah.
High school musicals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the 30 fans they have are very pleased.
Yeah. You know what I would like? Oh, actually, it's not like it's the probability.
I'm
of
sorry.
a-
I'm sorry.
of-
My name. I'm dressed like this, but
no problem. Um, what do you think
yes,
if Warner Bros. Would join up to one of the other available services
they will.
to bring the old shows to existence
They will.
and trying to match to the empire of Disney?
I think that they are teaming up with HBO,
Okay,
and
that sucks for me because
Oh.
I have Netflix.
a lot of the no, but this is something
Yeah.
because they are teaming with HBO to put their content on HBO Max, which is like an upgrade package.
Oh,
The thing is, we don't know if HBO Max is going to be released outside the United States.
oh,
So we have to, if there is anything that you want to see there, you
Have
need
to
to ask
travel.
our mutual friend.
yeah.
You know, hey, let me see that.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
How do you think I've been watching the Swamp Thing?
Well,
And
just
Krypton.
with that, because we now, as working men, we
And-
only have
and
time for that
Krypton.
one little thing.
Yeah, I need to watch like an episode per day. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no
Week.
time.
Per
There's
week.
no time for anything else.
Per week.
But yeah, and now that we have the same working days, it's easier, I think.
Woo!
So-
High five for depression.
For depression. But yeah, regarding Disney Plus,
Yeah.
back to the source. I mean, their pricing.
Because that is the way.
That is the way. Their pricing range is not that bad.
Yeah.
I just don't know if they will have enough content to actually.
I think DuckTales is on there, so that's a plus for me.
Yeah, but
Star Wars. Oh, did you heard about the New Hope thingy? They changed it again. The scene in the cantina.
oh no.
Supposedly the version of the movie on Disney Plus.
Huh?
There's a new version
Oh,
of that
Okay.
on the cantina.
Well, to be honest, the first time I've seen the movie, it was with the original
Yeah,
footage.
that's all I shot first.
Mm-hmm. And then the edition that I have on Blu-ray is the first
Yeah,
edited version.
yeah.
So,
He didn't shot first,
No, Greedo shoots first.
but he hits first.
Yes. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
the very famous
yeah.
George Lucas edition. So I can't even imagine what Disney has done this time.
And
I'm scared.
there's somewhere a version. Oh, I have somewhere lost in time and space a
VHS.
VHS. Thank you. VHS. Yeah. VHS. With the original version of the Return of the Jedi, with the unknown guy playing as old Anakin Skywalker.
So the original one, basically.
Yeah,
Which
I
was
think-
also the first one I've seen.
which I always thought that it was the best version. I don't like how they grabbed digitally the guy on the third movie and
Yeah.
put it on there. It doesn't. Eh.
I mean, if you've seen the original version first, I
Yeah.
kind of understand why Hayden Christensen's version is weird. I had the same feeling.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I think that it's most of the editings that they've done a few years later, they don't hurt the movie. Even
Actually,
the,
there are two editions, that edited things that they did on the movies that actually helped to improve the movies.
Which one?
First was the language.
Hmm.
From what I heard, the original movie had things written on English on
The screens.
the screens of the computer to control the ship.
I can remember that.
And then they changed it to the language available on the universe of Star Wars.
Hmm.
Especially during that flight of Luke,
Hmm.
where the phrase "what he's saying" appears. It used to be in English, then they changed it to the alphabet on Star Wars.
This is actually the first time I'm hearing it.
The second change they did was Palpatine, the Emperor, the big ass hologram of his face. It used to be a weird ass character, which at the time I think they only could grab a woman to do that because the actor was away, and put it something on the eyes to replace the eyes. So it was like an old lady with looked like an eye infection. It looked like a shrimp, shrimp size, like turning slightly to the side. The things you learn with YouTube is amazing.
Generally, this is the first time I'm hearing both of those theories.
It's not furious. There's footage.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them. So maybe I'm lucky on that chapter.
No, I'm gonna show them to you.
That's why I'm saying I'm lucky. I'm not saying that in half an hour or 2 hours.
You'll still be lucky.
I'm going to be.
But
But the thing is, okay, besides those two, most of them don't really hurt the story. Even the Greedo one,
no.
it just created a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
Nothing else. So I think that most of them are harmless. The thing is, I'm scared of what Disney can do.
Actually, on our version, in the version we have in Blu-ray of the fourth movie, they also added on the sand when they reach Tatooine and there's the Empire, in which first it was like filmed on sand, then stormtroopers. Then they added stormtroopers digitally and inside of those creatures. They're walking on sand.
Yeah. That's digital.
Yeah.
But it doesn't change. The thing is, as long as they don't hurt the story,
They don't fucking care.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck. They don't hurt the story.
Yeah.
So
just like it's
I understand that for some purists, for some guys that are really fond of the originals, maybe they can be like, yeah, this wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh, and this wasn't there. Oh, this wasn't like that. This is wrong. Okay, I understand for some people.
And at some point, I complained. I was like the guys who complained about Lucas doing this, but
now they want Lucas back.
No. The thing is, as you know, I consider myself an amateur artist, and sometimes when I grab again a drawing, I want to add more stuff. So I understand him now.
I think from my mouth, you will not hear some bullshit like, yeah, those editions that Lucas did were garbage. The prequels are bad. No, you're not going to hear this from my mouth, because I don't think that he did it with a bad intention. I think they were made with the best intentions, and whatever came out wrong was, well, shit happens. There are a lot of good writers that write crappy shit. And there are a lot of guys that are considered crappy writers and do crazy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy that co-wrote two of the Hangovers
Shit.
wrote fucking Chernobyl.
Yeah.
The guy that directed the Hangovers directed Joker,
Yeah.
for God's sake. So,
Oh, have you heard the news?
about Joker 2,
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Why?
The movie doesn't need a sequel.
Yeah, but
Just because it has the same director, the same writer, the same protagonist, I
Yeah.
don't think it's very easy to fuck up a sequel.
oh yeah. Now that you talk and now that you put me to
I'd
think about it
rather
on that,
have them like
just stop.
no, I don't mean stop. I'd rather have them prepare a movie on that from that
Universe.
but with a different character, like Lex Luthor, for instance. I think that Lex Luthor would do an amazing movie like that, because Lex Luthor is a crazy batshit character.
Yeah.
Another one, if they want to keep things like
Down to the ground.
down to ground, Deathstroke,
Yeah.
crazy. Even Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Even Scarecrow would make a hell of a horror movie.
What could be a movie about a villain in the DC universe that didn't have power or superpowers? Because this Joker was more humane.
That's the idea, and I think, and that's what I think that made the Joker work as a movie.
And
They
it was
didn't-
a Joker that didn't even need the existence of a hero to counter.
It's like Lex Luthor. People always say that Lex Luthor only works because there's Superman, and I don't think that's completely true. Because yes, a lot of the crazy shit he does, and a lot of the schemes that he schemes is to take. It's not to take Superman's power from him. It's to show Superman that his powers don't mean shit, because
But that's the need.
But
because they're Superman.
there's another side to Lex. Lex is still
Another.
a greedy guy. Lex is still a guy that wants to control the world, Superman or not.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, there's a comic, and I think that Superman barely appears in it. There's a comic where Lex Luthor basically buys his way into the White House and becomes president.
I always thought that I'm one of the guys who always thought that Lex Luthor is one of the villains per se that only exists because of the existence of the hero. But my vision of the case might be tainted.
Tempted.
No, tainted.
Tainted.
Because of Smallville.
Probably. I
It's
understand.
Superman, I never read too much of him.
Superman,
Except Injustice.
Superman depends on the comic,
Yeah.
and it's really hard to write Superman interestingly
Yeah.
because he's portrayed as the perfect person.
Yeah.
So how do you make someone who is perfect an interesting guy? It's difficult. It's very
Great
hard.
flaws.
It's very hard. But
That's why I only read, in terms of Superman, I only read two things.
I think that
One, the death of Superman, and two, the Injustice comic.
But if you read the issues from All Star Superman, which are for me are the best Superman comics that there are,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still trying to buy them because
Shit, hell.
they're expensive. They're like $15, and
Yeah.
I don't have $15 to spare. But
50 or 15?
15.
Ah,
And I still have a lot of shit to read. I
oh
have
shit.
Batman Damned. I have
Yeah.
the one of the Infinity War runs from Marvel that my godfather gave me with this book.
Your godfather.
But the thing is, it takes a skilled writer, and it
Yeah.
needs to be someone. It's not like Batman. It needs to be someone who actually enjoys and understands Superman.
I think that I find way more interest the universe per se of Batman than Superman.
Well, that's
Um,
obvious.
That's obvious, but especially on the turns that it can take. Not just, for example, Flashpoint, Batman Damned, The White Knight.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to read that one, which is, from what I've heard, it's brilliant. And The Killing Joke.
You were saying that Lex Luthor only exists because of the hero.
Yeah,
I think that
in those cases, Jokers too.
I think, for instance, Black Manta and Aquaman.
Yeah,
I think that Black Manta only exists because
Yeah.
of Aquaman.
yeah, and the reversed Flash.
So I think that's a more
And Deathstroke.
obvious. Well, yes and no.
Deathstroke-
Deathstroke is different.
Deathstroke, I always saw Deathstroke as a bounty hunter per se until things fucked up either with Harrow or with Robin, depending on the version.
Yeah. And that kind of is when he crosses paths
Yeah, it was
with
like
the Batman.
he was doing his shit until that, and he got pissed off.
He
and
was
got
being
angry.
him, basically. He was being him
Yeah.
until shit hits the fan.
Yeah. Returning to Jedi Fallen Order.
Yes.
Not to spoil content about the story, but the inside game items. I really like that so far. Of course, all these games have different skins. Is something we already are used about Star Wars since the time of Force Unleashed and way before that, with KOTOR and SWTOR and all that. But I like in this game how you don't have Jedi robes, you have ponchos.
Yes.
I think it's like it's a funny joke per se. I don't think it's a joke, but it can be seen as a funny joke about a Jedi who is not a Jedi but tries to be a Jedi, like a kid playing Jedi.
Yeah.
And what he uses, things that he has. Either he's going to use a bathroom robe or a poncho. It's funny.
It's nice.
It's funny. I love the little droid.
Oh, yeah. BD1. So cool.
I love the customization on the lightsaber.
Yes.
I'm starting to think that the different lightsaber colors are just for those who pre-ordered it.
I have a green one.
No, you have a blue and a green one. Those are the standards.
No, I think that you can unlock another color, which I don't remember which is it.
The thing is, when you go to the menu,
Just touch on one of the buttons from the controller, please. Thank you.
when you go into the menus, when you go to the customization menu on the workbench,
Mm-hmm.
and you see the hilt, you see the grapple and all that, you can see how many options are there because you're trying to collect them all inside of the game.
Mm-hmm.
In the case of the lightsaber color, it only appears two. Just those two and no more locks to unlock.
Is it?
Yeah. I can go into the game, but you need it to workbench. But in the normal version, which you and I have,
Mm-hmm.
when I was tweaking because I was searching things exactly for this episode, and I was checking all the options about the lightsaber, and in the case of the lightsaber color,
Mm-hmm.
I only saw those two and no more slots like to unlock and all that shit.
I'm going to be honest with you. I
You haven't
haven't
checked it,
noticed.
yeah,
I checked it because I had to change
yeah.
from blue to green.
So you're going green.
Yeah,
I'm going blue.
it's so much cuter. I enjoy the a nice green lightsaber.
Yeah. What if I'm probably thinking like
Because blue is so overused. Everything is
yeah,
blue.
yeah, but I don't sense that character being as a study of the ways of the Force. He's going to be more like a
You're
reckless
you're
character.
approaching that on the
Yeah.
on an RPG way
Yeah,
point of view,
I'm approaching it on the canon version.
but on a role playing kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah,
I understand
yeah.
what you're
I
trying to
would
say.
prefer the as in my way of play, I would prefer the orange color.
To be fair, any color for me works because I suck at it.
Yeah,
I mean, the combat system is makes it's hard for me because
yeah,
I'm not used to play melee combat
yeah.
games. That's why I still haven't completely
And
finished God of War.
in this game, in case of God of War, is like bottom smash a little bit.
No, the last one is not.
Okay,
The last
the
one
last
is not.
one. I
Yeah, the
haven't played
PlayStation.
it yet.
The original ones were.
Yeah, the
Yes.
original was like
Just
hella
button
a bit
smash the
button
hell out of it.
smash.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts was bottom smash.
Yeah.
Well, the last one is more like combo smash than the button smash. The second, which was my favorite because it had reaction commands, but it was more button smash than guard, guard, and attack. Nihil, for example, is attack, wait, attack, wait, attack, wait. So I think that this game, Jedi Fallen Order, is between um, imagine, have you ever played the Horizon New Dawn?
No.
Okay.
But I played Sekiro,
Yeah.
Shadows Die Twice,
Yeah.
and I feel that the combat system on Jedi Fallen Order has a lot similar to
Yeah.
Sekiro, and has a lot from Titanfall. But Titanfall is from Respawn, which is obvious that
I
they
think
put
that Jedi Fallen Order, at least many things in the game, reminds me of Prince of Persia.
some,
But with less bottom smash that would happen in
Some.
Prince of
yeah.
Persia. But that's the common essence of games when you have to explore.
But to be fair, I think that despite the difficulties on the combat system, for me, I think that the thing that I least like on the game is actually the platforming, because I'm not big of a
big fan,
fan
yeah.
for platforms.
I
I like the original Marios,
Yeah.
but I mean, platform games is not really my thing, and I think that the game, at least so far, relies heavily on platforms.
A lot of the puzzle and exploring, yeah.
Despite that, I think that the game is very solid.
Yeah.
So far, at almost bug free, there was nothing game breaking. There was a bug with the clothes like being all wavy on the
I've
very
seen
beginning.
3 bugs so far. One, it might not be a bug. It's more like because of the version of my PlayStation, the little shadows of the air on the conversation would like flicker on.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bug because I had that,
Yeah.
but with clothing
I had a bug on the first trip.
on the train.
No. On the ship.
Oh, yeah.
You went to Dathomir, I went to the other.
Hmm.
Oops. I said the name of a planet.
Who cares?
Okay. You went to one of the planets, I went to the other after the first initial planet, after the initial of the game.
Mm-hmm.
and during the conversation, I was at the door between the old deck and the cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
And during the conversation with the woman, my character started going up and down real fast during the conversation,
Yeah.
like falling but not falling.
That's yeah. That's a bug.
And there were during the first planet, I started to feel like laggy, and then there was an error that occurred to the game, and the game shut.
I didn't have that.
Yeah, but it might have been with the PlayStation itself because I was connecting a device to charge through USB for my
Yeah.
father.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, I thought it would.
But-
It might have been that it's not the game itself.
But what is good, and that I actually liked is it's almost bug free, and the bugs it has
are
are
minimal.
are perfectly patchable,
Yeah.
and they will be patched probably, and they're not game breaking,
Yeah.
which for me is the most important thing. I don't want a bug that breaks the game.
Any advices how to play the game?
To be fair, I'm playing on the lowest on the easiest
Oh,
like story mode.
yeah.
Because I'm not
Yeah.
even joking. I
Yeah.
absolutely suck dick. Dude, I died a lot of times in the tutorial.
Yeah.
This is how bad I am
I
at
also died, but I died because I suck at coordination.
on these types of games. I do.
Yeah.
If I'm playing
Especially because when you're so used to other games, when
Yeah.
you jump to a wall, you already grab. In this game, you have to.
that
to-
actually doesn't make me.
But in the beginning,
That for me was perfectly easy.
I forgot like 5 times to press the fucking button.
I mean, on motion controlling,
Yeah.
I have no problem. Running, jumping, climbing,
Yeah.
dodging, I have absolutely no difficulties on that.
Yeah.
My issue is actually combat.
Yeah.
The pairing times,
Yeah.
not well, blocking not so much
The
Because
perfect
it's-
moment for that shit.
because blocking is easy,
Yeah.
but the perfect time to block to make a parry,
Yeah.
it's
To make a stunt.
it's so hard for me.
Yeah.
And then actually getting an opening to attack, the combat system is well designed so far as I could
I think as
understand.
long you go into the game and learn tricks,
Yeah,
going to be a lot
yeah,
better.
obviously.
but I like how it's difficult in the beginning to be like, you're not a fucking superhero.
this game is hard as fuck. It is
Yeah.
designed to be hard,
Yeah.
which is good
Yeah.
because even on story,
And you're playing on mode 1 and I'm playing on mode 2. I just can't imagine
I mean,
people playing on mode 4.
I could play it on mode 2,
Yeah. But you
I
want to
would-
focus more on the story.
but if I want actually to go through the story and actually enjoy the story at least once, I need to go with the settings that are actually right for me.
Yeah.
And then after completing the story once and go in and restart and actually taking time to explore, because that's something that you don't usually see on story mode driven games, this exploring thing, which is very common in open world games but not so much in this one. When the second time that I'm going to play it, I will probably up the difficulty and go through on 2 or 3. But on the first time, I don't think that I'm capable of enjoying the story
Yeah.
and trying to focus. Oh, Jesus, I have not.
What I like, we read before the game came out that loading screens were replaced by in-game action, as like traveling on the ship.
It's true and false.
And I think I also have a theory about another situation about loading screen that is replaced on the game.
Hmm.
The tight passages.
Probably could be.
There are some loading, but it's minimal.
I mean, the first loading screen when you boot the game
Yeah,
is long.
yeah,
At least for me, it's long.
yeah.
Longer than normally is in games. But after that, there is absolutely no loading whatsoever. Yeah, because when you're in the ship and going from place to place, you can just roam around the ship while the game loads.
Mhm.
And now that you mention it, the tight passages,
It
it
makes
could
sense.
be. It
Yeah.
could be. I'm not going to say it is,
Yeah,
but it could be. It's plausible.
yeah,
And one thing that I enjoy is when you reach your destination, there's no fast travel back. You need to walk
yeah.
and find your
And
way
probably
again.
solve another fucking puzzle to walk out.
It happened to me on the first planet.
Yeah,
I took so long to actually arrive at the
when you arrive I think it's funny when you arrive the first objective on the first planet, and if you go immediately to enter, you probably don't notice this, but before entering, I explored the part of the map, and there were no creature. That creature that appears after you reach the spawn,
it just comes out of the water.
afterwards,
Yeah.
that you enter to achieve
It's designed for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually took like a shortcut. I didn't go by the cliffs. I took like a shortcut. I had like an elevator. Then I had to
yeah, but
to
you have
climb
to
a
reach.
rope.
You have to reach the elevator.
Yeah,
I explored a lot of that.
I didn't because, like I said, I was like focusing.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave the exploring for
Afterwards.
I'm
Now
not,
I like to be that fucking son of a bitch.
I like to
who-
be thorough,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be honest. There are parts in this game that give me the chills. When I
Yeah.
arrived on Dathomir, I was like, "Fuck, this scares me."
Actually, the first time that this game gave me on the chills was in the part of the learning missions on the planet that was the junkyard.
Oh,
The
that one
visions.
didn't.
No, the visions. It was so well made.
No, I'm giving like chills, like giving like a little scary.
Yeah.
feeling.
That, yeah.
I when I arrived on Dathomir, I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
this gives me the chills." Like it's very eerie. The animals are so creepy, like spiders.
The
and stuff.
familiars.
No, even the Bogano ones.
Yeah.
Like that giant one with that just comes out of the water like a giant toad.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's creepy as fuck.
And still have to see if you can reach the dragon.
I think you can.
But,
But
you fight it?
I'm cute because I think that's the only animal that it's missing on my Bogano
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
So it's
I passed it through a zone when you can see it peeping into the hole.
That's where you learn to run on the walls.
Yeah.
And I arrived on that part. I was like, okay, now I can run on the walls. And there's like a rope, and I was like, I can't reach that rope. How the fuck do I get out of here? I'm no joke. I was stuck on there for like 2 days. I stopped
Thinking
playing.
that you have to arrive the rope.
I stopped playing for 2 days
Yeah.
just because I didn't remember and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, no, I'm going to take a couple of days, think this over, and then I'll return.
In my case was almost as worse as you, as bad as you. You learn how to walk on the wall because of those creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And you know where they came from. That slimery downslide made of mud.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, so if I jump to the wall, start running, and jump, I can reach it.
I thought about it, but I was like, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't work because the walls where you can run are marked.
No. That wall is marked,
Oh, really?
and I could run on them and jump. But and every time you jump, you kinda, if you jump immediately, you go a little bit up. That was my thought. If I keep jumping, I would arrive at the top and see what the fuck is there, because I like to test these things. But the lag between jumping and running and jumping, you can only reach like half of the height, and then you hit the mud wall, and you can't do. And I thought like, okay, I'm now sliding down the mud. If I jump and then jump back, and I go a little bit more up, but as once you're running through the wall, you can jump back.
Huh.
I tried it. I was like, for about 5 minutes testing all the things on that wall.
I was stuck there.
Yeah,
I was like, there's a part on that same cave,
yeah.
but it's a little further behind. There's like a couple of echoes that you can sense. I was like, how the fuck do I get there?
Yeah.
You have to go on the other side. And I was like, how the fuck do I get there? It took me like 2 hours to figure it out. Wait, I can't go this way because this way is to come here. So maybe on the other side. And when I figure it out, it seems so easy. I was like, fuck I'm
me.
really stupid, huh? I'm a stupid son of a bitch, huh?
Congratulations, special achievement unlocked.
Yeah, special as in stupid.
Yes, you're a special little boy. My mommy says I'm special. Jesus fucking Christ. What else do we have to talk about?
The TV spots. We're less than a month away.
Not the TV spots. What I call them is now Instagram spots. Because
since I've seen them on YouTube, I didn't see them on Instagram.
I saw them.
So
on
it's
Instagram.
YouTube spots.
Yeah, two.
So there were two of them.
Yeah.
Hope and Fate, I think. Knights of Ren.
The thingy that they destroy on the Vision in white, it appears to me on the TV spots that it actually is the stand with the Darth Vader helmet.
Maybe that's why it seems that Kylo is protecting it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Knights of Ren.
Yeah. The Knights of Ren on the sand. The sand
And the
planet,
Jet Trooper.
And the Jet Trooper going back.
So good.
The thing is, where the fuck have I seen that before?
Somewhere.
That technique to send the Rocketeer.
I've seen somewhere. That's somewhere. But I
don't remember.
Can't
where.
remember when, yeah. But you know what I'm so afraid in this movie. It all looks so good.
Yeah.
It all looks so promising.
That we are already waiting for that to suck up.
And I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
But my biggest fear is that this movie will have so much going on at the same time
that you lose it.
That it's going to lose itself.
How long is going to be the movie?
More than 2.5 hours.
Yes.
2 hours and 35 minutes.
So I'll need at least 2 bottles of water, 2 or 3 packages of crackers, 2 diapers, 1 outside of the other just in case. Yeah. I'm doing my math for the session.
I'm not going to take anything because I don't want to piss myself. And I don't want to.
No, I always have to. I'm ending my usual consumption of sodas and all that, but I at least need a bottle of water for the movie. I get real dried up watching a movie. like in the movie. If I'm at house and like, yeah, but if I'm at the theater, I was like, yeah, bitch, and I get too emotional and need water.
It's weird.
Yeah,
You're a weird guy.
I know. I went to, like I said, I went to see Frozen. And
Did you cry?
No,
Oh,
but I liked it and I didn't like it. No, I liked the movie, but I thought in my mind, because I only saw the first trailer, I imagined something different.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah,
I
you have
haven't
no
seen the first one,
Okay,
so I have no idea what you're talking about.
okay.
Diana always says, "Oh, look, it's the snowman."
Olaf.
Oh, it's a snowman.
Olaf.
It's not a snowman. It's a
Olaf.
It's not Christmas.
Olaf.
The first time she said that, I was like, "It's not Christmas. It's still early for Christmas. It's a movie."
Oh.
Huh?
Which one?
Huh? But I was like, "How?"
We're talking about Christmas and snowman. Do you remember that movie about the guy who dies
Speaking
and
of
is
Christmas,
reincarnated?
I need to show you something after this.
Okay, but have you seen that movie where a guy dies and his soul goes into the snowman that the kids built before, and he's going around solving some shit with the kids as a snowman?
No.
I've seen movie is weird as fuck.
But I've seen that American Dad episode where Stan dies and changes families. And he needs to recover his family.
That's weird.
It's a good episode.
That's weird.
Every American Dad Christmas episode is great.
Yeah, the battle with the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I like that
And
one.
I have the music that it's playing, I have it on my car.
Jesus.
That metal Carol
Yeah.
of the Bells. That's actually from a real
band.
album.
Yeah.
From a real band.
Yeah. You also have that. I have a Christmas CD which is called A Metal Christmas and a Banging New Year.
Nice.
At one time during a family Christmas, I turned up the DVD system and I put the TV on, put it onto the DVD device, and put the disc and I put it really low, but just enough to hear, and then let it play, and then walk out of the room.
And
Just to see if someone would say some shit.
and then film the reactions.
I should have.
You should have.
Where the fuck was I going to with this?
I was talking about the movie having so much at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. In Disney, I already saw the Lion King remake.
I haven't.
It sucks.
Good.
I mean, it doesn't suck.
It doesn't sucks, but it sucks.
Yeah. I'll tell you why it sucks.
You can tell me.
First of all, they removed the hair scar parade
Oh.
with
No.
the hyenas.
No Nazi shit.
No,
Fuck.
just him singing his part. But they change it in the proper way.
But I wanted the Nazi parade.
Yeah,
It's nice.
but they change it to accommodate a new part. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna spoil this shit. Can I spoil this shit?
Yes.
You give me the authorization? Okay,
Yes.
he gave me authorization, so it's his fault. In the cartoon movie,
Mm-hmm.
Scar was already the leader of the hyenas. In this movie, the female hyena is the leader of the hyenas. So it just goes there to propose an alliance. That's why there's no hair scar parade.
Oh.
That's how they did it.
That's bad.
Yeah,
Man. I wanted to see like the Nazi lion.
yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not a huge fan of the Lion King.
Yeah.
Even
They
the
also-
original one.
They also removed the the hit on the head, and it's in the past.
Yeah.
They removed that because he only gets the stick at the end,
Mm-hmm.
like some shit of Dragon Ball and the Chinese mythology. The Monkey King grabbing his old stick and say, "Hello, my dear friend," and going to battle.
Oh.
And where it sucked more for me was the luau part.
Why?
It doesn't happen.
What do you mean it doesn't happen?
The we need a bait. The luau part, it doesn't happen. They do a different joke.
So they take out the two best parts of the movie.
Yeah, instead of you want to put me a skirt and dress the luau,
Mm-hmm.
and he starts to dress the luau.
He doesn't.
It doesn't. What happens is we need a bait and all that, and start everyone looking at Pumbaa, and he goes, "Yeah, we need a bait to blah, blah, blah." Why is everyone looking at me? And then you have see Pumbaa lay down, and you see Timon starting to do the Gaston impression of that when he invites to dinner. Hello, mes amis, blah, 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 blah. And,
That's wrong. That's wrong on so
Yeah.
many levels.
Be our guest and our guest and no, it's not
not worth
not
it.
the part of Gaston. It's the part of Lumiere when he starts to doing the part of the food.
Still.
But it was like, huh? I knew this shit from somewhere, but it's not the luau part.
We need the luau part.
Yeah. And they also removed this part. I understand. They removed. Remember when the young lion Simba is starting to sing how he's going to be the king,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a mountain of animals.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't.
He doesn't. They act all. They sing all. They change it because it's technically impossible for that mountain.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the things that where the cartoon was better for me.
I'm happy I didn't see it then.
Yeah,
Because I've seen the original.
yeah,
I liked it.
yeah,
But I'm not like a big fan.
yeah. Actually, for me, the third movie is the best one.
I'm not going to go into much details on that because
Have you
I
seen
actually-
the third one?
I actually think that the first one is the best one.
I prefer the parts of the Timon and Pumbaa.
I understand
Why?
I
Yeah.
think okay, the first one is the better. Then the third one, it's better than the second.
Yeah,
Still, I'm not a huge fan.
yeah.
And when this came out, I was like, nah, bro. Oh, Andre was like, no, let's bro, bro,
Nope.
no, but no,
It
nah,
was
bro.
one of the things that I said. Yeah, I'm a Disney guy, but nah, bro.
Nah, bro.
Nah.
You wanna go? Go. No.
I think now I can already ask my friend to use the account to see, not the account. No, I have a friend who bought the Aladdin.
I've heard it's not as bad as people say.
Yeah,
Apart from Jafar.
yeah. Jafar. Even in the trailers, you and I were like, "That's not Jafar, bitch." You needed the grumpy ass old man.
Still, I'm not a big fan of Aladdin.
Yeah.
So,
What I definitely don't want to see is Mulan.
well, then I'm going to have to see.
I don't want to see because no Mushu.
I'm going to have to see it still.
You made a compromise with your girlfriend.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had to. It's my curse.
No, but people in China want to do how do you say when people gather to not go see the movie?
Like,
Star Wars passes through the same shit.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, the expression.
Jade,
Yeah.
I don't participate in that, so I have
No
I
idea.
don't
But
remember.
imagine that expression. They want to do that with that movie.
They're like refusing to see it.
Yeah, because of the actress.
Yeah.
Because she supports the China side on that conflict with Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eh.
Maybe if she didn't say anything,
Yeah.
people need to know.
Or
to
probably, or it was the opposite. I
Who
don't.
cares?
Yeah, she said something, people didn't like it. Now they want to.
Who gives a fuck? Gives a fuck.
Yeah.
People are
How long are we into this episode?
1 hour
Nice.
and 20 minutes.
Nice. So more 10 minutes and we finish because we didn't do 2 episodes. So
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what we could. If I had anything else to say about the
Yeah.
Rise of Skywalker.
and we have recommendations.
Yeah, there's the recommendations part. But I'm still trying to see if there is something Star Wars related. And I don't think
There
there
was
is.
something on the TV spots, and there was something on the TV spots that that I thought I need to talk about this, but no, I don't know.
Technical difficulties?
Yeah.
We are having technical difficulties.
It was technical difficulties with life. I'll ready go.
Okay.
Just to finish
TV
this
spots.
episode. I don't. There was something on the TV spots. I was like, yeah, we need to talk about this, but then I forgot.
Good.
Yeah.
Positive.
I think I saved them on Instagram, but I'll recheck them again to talk in the next episode because the movie will only came out
In a month.
in a month. Recommendations.
Go-
Obviously, Jedi Fallen Order.
Go visit Stockholm.
Go visit
Whenever
Stockholm.
you get the chance. Really, I'm not joking.
In terms of shows, go see The Mandalorian.
Yes. Yes.
The first two
Oh,
recommendations
go-
are connected to
Go
everything we
go
spoke.
see Ford v Ferrari.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Go and
The
see
Le Mans.
It's a great piece of cinema.
The Le Mans
It's
66.
incredible. It's probably the last time that we will see Christian Bale going full method,
Yeah,
like losing weight and
yeah.
whatever.
Um,
But the movie is great. It's incredible when you think that. How long have you been watching Matt Damon and Christian Bale acting? Long ass time, right?
yeah.
This is the first time they actually work together. I was like mind blown. How is this the first time that Matt Damon and Christian Bale work together on a movie? Blew my mind.
Yeah.
Still, the movie is so well shot. The car sequences, the racing sequences are incredible. The sound design is incredible. And maybe apart from Joker, it's the movie of the year for me so far, to be fair. Yeah. Also, go see Stockholm. Go visit Stockholm. Put some money aside and go visit. It's great. It's really great. When I returned, I was like, Jesus, I live here. Oh, right. Fuck.
there.
No, it's cool.
Just one more recommendation, if I can think anything about it before ending. Yeah. Not seeing it. No, this last weeks I've been so tired with work that the only thing I did was either grab a day to watch The Mandalorian, or in this last 24 hours I played big ass part of the
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order, just because Star Wars game with shit to unlock, and I want to see as much combinations I can make with the lightsabers. Actually, I want to calculate how many options of lightsabers I can do. That's easy.
I'm very curious to see when in the game we unlock the second blade.
I don't think you have a second blade.
Yes, you do.
Thank you for the fucking spoiler, bitch.
I thought you knew.
Nope.
That's public. I think that's public.
Nope.
It's literally in the commands tutorial. There's a key that you press if you want to put it as a double blade or not. There's literally a key. I think it's like arrow left. Dude, really, you didn't know?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Seriously, go see at the controller settings. There's like a button that says double blade or single blade, one or the other.
You motherfucker. You motherfucker. You fucker mother.
At least I'm 99 positive that I've read that.
Yeah. Fuck you. On that note, we need to finish the episode. We'll see you next week.
I'm pretty sure.
We will see you. Fuck you. We see you next.
Serious.
We see you next week for another shitty episode of Coffee on the Dark Side.
Double blade.
Talking about shit and the shit not and discoveries that we only discovered during the episode to each other.
And maybe we will finally have a double blade.
Fuck you. With the amount of work I have to do for the week, I'll probably only play again on Friday.
Who cares?
Exactly.
You're going to have a double-bladed lightsaber.
Fuck you. Because it can be double blade, or not double blade, and
I'm pretty sure I've read double blade.
fuck you.
You're seriously not believing me.
I'm believing. I just don't like the spoilers.
Oh.
Because I only thought that double blades on this game would be just for the dark side.
Shit. Sorry.
I know that the part of the bottom of the lightsaber is burnt. No shit. I've noticed it, but I really thought that it was going to just play with one lightsaber side to the old game, or you have to a lot of shit to unlock.
Well, you can pray that I'm wrong. Pray that I'm wrong.
You're not. You're probably not. You probably read it and now you're just faking to see if I don't believe you.
No, seriously. I actually thought that you knew.
Well.
That you read that. Well, yeah. Thank you so much. See you next week.
On Stockholm.
No. Not so early now. Unfortunately. Yeah. May the force be with you guys. So much thanks. So much thanks.
So much thanks.
So much thanks.
And please don't go insane with the Christmas songs.
with the baby Yoda.
No. You go to the mall and you just hear the songs. It's like Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Baby Yoda.
Fuck you.
Baby.